beautiful person. So happy to be with you again. And of course, I've just realized I've got the sun right on my face, but oh well, it's what it is. Doing a live while walking again, because I love those, and I have the impression that you like them too. I could be wrong. Hey, Josh, hello. So so I wanted to talk about meaning because you'll appreciate this, Josh. I was on a Zoom class this morning with Rabbi Neil Rose, who is a scholar and a gentleman, and and a therapist as well as a rabbi, and it was a class that's it's called Counting Our Way Towards Sinai. But basically what it has to do is we're going to be reading Man's Search for Reading by Viktor Frankl and other things, excerpts and so on, and to talk about how people make meaning in life in general, especially in this time of a pandemic. There's a lot of people wondering about meaning. What does it mean? Is it a punishment? Did we do something wrong? Is there, why do some live and some die? A friend of mine who is recovering from COVID posted something like that on social media, that she was saying, like, why did I survive when others died? That's just what she needs, survivor's guilt on top of everything else. Poor thing. Sending her love and light. But these are very real questions. And these are really important questions because you may or may not know about Viktor Frankl. He was a therapist who was in Auschwitz for the sin of being Jewish, and he survived. There's apparently some controversy about exactly how he survived, but I don't really know anything about that, so I'm not going to go there. But anyway, oh, hi Brian. So he wrote a book. So when he came out of the camp, he went back to Vienna, which, as Rabbi Rose says, is kind of mind-blowing why anybody would want to do that. But he did. He went back to Vienna, he started his practice again, and he was very controversial as a therapist because he disagreed with Freud, which in the therapist community in Vienna in the mid-20th century was maybe not the smartest career move. He disagreed with Freud, and he basically said that the important thing was not whether your parents screwed you up, but what kind of meaning you make in your life, and that basically humans are distinguished by being the creature that's looking for meaning. And I thought that was really awesome. So this class is going to be there's 3 more classes on no, I'm not. So it's a class that's sorry, that was a gentleman asking if I was taking his picture. I guess you can't tell that I'm actually making a video. So anyway, so there's going to be 3 more classes, and I would love to on Tuesdays, and I will probably be making videos afterwards talking about what it is that we discuss and what we learn. So I'm really excited and looking forward to that. And of course, we will end the final class. Will be studying on the eve of Shavuot, which is at the end of May, and it's traditional to stay up all night and study. I don't think we will do that, especially not on Zoom, because it's a religious holiday, and both Rabbi Rose and indeed we don't use electronics at that time. But it's going to be really exciting because I think these are really deep questions. And whether you're a therapist or whether you're a therapist or whether you're a life coach or whether you're just somebody who likes to think about things, there's a lot of those in the world, thankfully, then it's a really interesting question about what gives meaning to our life. What do we mean when we say that somebody had a good life? What does that mean? What is the meaning of life? 42. Okay, there's the answer. Okay, we're done. Just kidding. But seriously, people have been asking this question for a very long time. So I'm going to be thinking about this, talking about this in the next few weeks as I continue studying with Rabbi Neil Rose, which I am super excited about. He's in St. Louis, but Zoom is a wonderful thing. So the rest of us are here in Winnipeg, and we are sitting on Zoom with Rabbi Rose, and it's just wonderful. It's so good to see him. So that's what I wanted to talk about. I just want to give you the heads up that that's what I'm going to be talking about in the next few weeks. Man's Search for Meaning by Viktor Frankl and various other Jewish sources of what is the meaning of life? There's a big question for you. Not going to answer it now. Yes, I know it's 42. You don't need to tell me. So anyway, you might not know that, low battery. You might not know that I have a newsletter that goes out once a week. And I don't usually tackle quite such weighty questions as the meaning of life. But I do talk about motivational things. I call it Motivation Monday. Talk about things that people can do to, pull themselves out of the depression that is so easy in isolation. And even I started long before the isolation. It's been going for a while. So if you would like to get one email a week from me with motivational and, things, people seem to like it. So then either send me a message and I can put you on it, or even easier, go to my website, energyqueens.com, and you can add yourself. That would be even better. So that's it. Have a great day. Remember, I love you. Go to my website and join my mailing list if you like this sort of thing. And one email a week. And I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.